Hey guys, in this video I will show you the best Sova lineups which I find the most useful on Haven, and I use them in a lot of my games. And let's start with double shock dart. The first double shock dart is here on long. You just wanna stand in this corner next to the sandbags, and you will be placing your right diamond on top of this, like that. And that's your first one. And you free charge.
Revealing area.
Then you go down and you just place your crosshair a little bit below this corner so that it might be aligned with this one, like that. Pretty simple. And you 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
And altogether it will look like this.
Revealing area. Scanning.
It lands pretty fast and can get you a free kill. Another useful double shock darts are here on this default plant, so you can either deny it or use it maybe in a post plant situation even. Just wanna stand in the middle of this frame, plank in these doors, like that, and you will be using your own drone wheel, the left one, and you will be placing it on top of this light bulb, like this. And you simply 2 charge, that's your first one. Then you go down, and once again you will be using your drone wheel, and you just go down and you wanna place it next to this connection on the roof, so that way the head of the drone is aligned with the bottom of it, like this, and it's just simply a tap.
Scanning ahead.
So altogether it will look like this.
Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
This one can get you so many kills if you are there on time. And last double shock dart which I use is here in this corner. You just wanna look up for it, and there's this pretty much circle of these from these leaves, and you place your crosshair in the middle. Super easy to find, just look up and you place it in the middle and you free charge.
Scanning ahead.
That's your first one. Then you go down and there is this tip of the mountain, and you place your crosshair on this tip, and you 1 bounce and 2 charge.
Revealing area.
So altogether it will look like this.
Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
Lands pretty fast and can get you free kills once again. One of the most useful recons which I use on A side every time when we go there, I go into this corner and I find there is this steep hill, and I aim at this corner of this, on this mountain right here, and you simply 2 charge. It lands pretty fast and gets you so much info. It's one of the best arrows, I'd even say. It lands right here and it spots anyone who is here behind the side in this corner, and even players in this corner as well. So it's very useful to do this one. If you wanna recon side and you are already on long, just hop on top of this stone, and you wanna place your crosshair anywhere on top of this side of the wall. Just you wanna see it, and when you will 2 charge and jump
Revealing
like
area.
this. Super easy, lands perfectly, and once again uncovers so many spots on site, and your enemies would only have to worry under heaven,
Right here.
maybe spawn, and this corner. So it's super useful and get you so much information. If I have my ultimate ready, I sometimes do this recon. You just simply get in this corner and you will be using your HP bar line, and you will place the tip of it on this corner of the building, and you simply free charge.
Scanning ahead.
Super easy to do and it can be really useful. Then I go right here, and if I spot someone with this arrow, I ult them, since enemies won't see this coming. If you decided to push B, you can do this arrow. You just wanna hit either of these sides of the wall.
Revealing area.
That way, when it lands here, it gets you info in the backside,
Right.
anyone here, and either here, or if you landed it right here, right here. Super useful. On B, there is this simple post plant shock dart which I remember. You just simply place your crosshair into this most top left connection, and you 1 bounce and just press it.
Shock dart.
Super easy and lands pretty fast as well. Gonna land right here on this default spot. Another recon which you can use, which can be surprising for enemies, you can shoot your dart through this,
Scanning ahead.
like that, so that way it lands on the roof, and anyone who pushed, anyone who's here is gonna get spotted. When we are pushing B side, I love to do this arrow. I just simply place my crosshair on top of this or into this gap somewhere right here. Doesn't have to be super perfectly precise, and you just
Scanning
simply
ahead.
2 charge. That way the arrow lands here on the back side, and usually it spots at least once someone, and it spots a lot. Or there's even one more better arrow, but you would have to go in this corner, and you just simply place your crosshair on top of this, a little bit below it, so that you don't accidentally hit it here, and you full charge your arrow.
Revealing area.
This arrow will land right here on the roof, and it's gonna spot the whole side. Anyone who is pretty much anywhere is gonna get spotted. Even people are here, literally everywhere. With Sova, I like to play on C, and at the beginning of the round I do just 2 very simple arrows. First one, I just send it on the back of this wall, and I know if they are coming, it will either spot them or they will break it. That way I can give info to my team. Or I just simply shoot the arrow right here. There's this bigger tile on the roof, and I just simply full charge it there at the beginning of the round.
Revealing area.
That way it lands right here, and once again can get me a lot of info if the enemies are coming through this gate. Either they get spotted or it gets broken. Another cool arrow which you can do, you just simply stand in this B-link and place your crosshair right here, and you one bounce and full charge on this wooden area.
Scanning ahead.
This arrow will bounce off and land right here in the back, and you can get ready with your Odin and spam through these doors or through
Right here.
these sides
Right
of the
here.
wall. Super easy to get so many kills. I really recommend it with Sova. When you are taking C, there's the simple arrow. You just wanna stand somewhere around
Right
this
here.
connection, and you place your crosshair next to this window, next to the bottom of it, right here, and you one bounce and full charge.
Scanning ahead.
This arrow lands super fast and gets you so
Right
much
here.
info. Anyone
Watch
who's
the
in the
spike.
back, or on site, or even a little bit of this cabe. When you are taking A side, there's this god arrow which you should always do if you are playing Sova. And you can either shoot it
Revealing area.
on this side, like on this corner, and it gets you so much info. It reveals literally the whole side, anyone short, or literally everywhere, unless they are
Right
deep
here.
short,
Right
or
here.
still here, or really deep under heaven. Another useful tip that you should know if you are here on spawn and you hear them planting, you can do this arrow. You just simply place your crosshair on top of this, where there's wood once again, not just a wall. And you one bounce and 3 charge.
Shock dart.
That way it's gonna land on this default spot and can get you a kill or at least some damage, or even deny the plant. And lastly, if you are retaking from heaven, you should use your arrow right here,
Right here.
shoot it right there. That way
Scanning ahead.
it gets you so much info. It lands right here, and it finds everyone under heaven or literally right here, pretty much anywhere. And if you have a high penetration gun and you spot someone under heaven, you can shoot through this wall, through this floor, and kill them. And lastly, this is my favorite shock dart on heaven. I usually play C, so I do this shock dart when I hear them coming to B. I double bounce and 3 charge,
Dart.
and it lands right here, and it can even deal damage to anyone planting or anyone who might be pushing. Once again, super useful one. So yeah, those were some of the arrows which I use on Haven. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and see you guys soon. And also don't forget to follow and like this video. Bye.